This is Summerfest, and this is Black is the New AP Style. Probably now, probably just the performance that we had. It was, I'm so grateful. It went really, really well. I didn't forget any lyrics or any chords. I didn't mess up, which was so surprising. So.
Yeah, Firefly is like such good artist. What is the word?
Catering.
Thank you. Well, hospitality. Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah, they're really good about that, and like usually there's good bands, and I don't know. I kind of like how it's in like the middle of like actual nowhere. Like it's literally just cornfields everywhere, or like some sort of fields everywhere.
I think it's got to be just for sheer crazy experience. I played the Rockin' River Fest in Merritt, and I'm a soul blues artist, and it's a crazy hillbilly country festival, you know, like Daisy Dukes, like full on, everyone walking around in cowboy boots.
Oh man.
And it was mad. It was insane. And there was a huge forest fire in the local area, so it was actually raining ash while we were on stage playing.
What?
So it was like this weird post-apocalyptic thing.
God.
So I will never forget that ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
It was crazy.
Well, we played Electric Forest yesterday, which is a pretty amazing show for us. It was really, really fun. And yeah, I would say that is my personal.
Cool. Yeah, we played like sort of like our hometown festival, Firefly. It's like only like an hour from where we live, and we played at the Treehouse stage, and there was like this glow in the dark dragon that was like, you know, like right like 20 feet in front of the stage. And
Nice prop.
and it was very cool, and there was a huge crowd, so that's definitely sticks out to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we were riding on a golf cart yesterday, and the girl that was driving it said that there had been like a naked dude chasing her around earlier that day, so that kind of
That sticks out.
sticks out.
Yeah. Island in the Sun by Weezer. That's like a must. Like I have to, at the beginning of every summer, I listen to that song.
Lay Me Down by the Dirty Heads has constantly been like on beach playlists since I was like in high school.
I feel like road tripping music has to be some Kiss, you know, to just make you feel like you're doing something worthwhile. It's kind of like montage music.
Yeah.
And then I always like putting on Suburbs by Arcade Fire. I reckon that's an awesome album to kind of get you into the easy breezy feeling.
Well, I kind of love the new Katy Perry song. That seems like a summer jam.
Definitely.
To me.
I'm gonna throw like kind of a weird one out there, just like this artist that we listen to, Still Woozy. He's very cool. You should check him out. Like all his whole like catalog is great.
Yeah,
It's on my summer playlist.
I'm gonna go back to like Otis Redding, Dock of the Bay. That seems like a good summer, chilling on like a dock
I like
all
that.
day. Just listen to that.
I like that. And there's some good whistles in that song, like trampoline. So we'll
Good call back.
I think that's good. Good call.
VHS Collection has some good songs that have the summer vibe.
The backpack with like the water in it, or the beer in it, like the thing.
Oh.
With the straw.
Yeah, and hang out. They
Yes.
had like drink like a big Capri Sun vibe around their neck, and they would just drink with a straw. I don't know that would be something that I would want. I feel like, gosh, I don't know, combat boots, because you really, honestly, every festival is a muddy, dirty mess, so it's nice to be able to go through the trenches with some sturdy boots.
Absolutely. Good call. What about you guys? What do you think?
Well, we can agree. We've got the same kind of music.
We're all wearing boots.
Clearly, yeah. We'll second that.
Skirts. A lot of people just don't wear skirts, and I've been really getting into skirts, like specifically like the mid-eye ones. And if they're like kind of tight, but like a little like flared off, I think they just look so flattering and so cute. And if you like pair it with like a regular t-shirt and some like tennis shoes, just like skirts.
Dungarees. I don't know if you call them dungarees. You
No,
know?
we don't here.
What?
They're like short alls, kind of like overalls.
Overall denim
Yeah.
thing. Just go for it. We wore them when we were little kids.
Yes,
Why the
exactly.
hell shouldn't we wear them now? think
I
they're
own a few
awesome.
pairs. Yeah, they're great.
Do it.
Well, for me, it was we stayed. My family and I stayed in a house in Rhode Island. I've told these guys this story like a million times. And when we got to, it was like one of our like friends like summer houses, and they let us like stay there. And the landlord lady, whatever, who watches the property, was like showing us around the house, and we noticed that there was like tinfoil hanging from all the ceilings and stuff.
Okay.
And we were like, why is there like tinfoil? Like it looked like someone had crinkled up the tinfoil into like long strands. And we were like, why is there so much tinfoil? And they're like, oh, it's supposed to keep the bad spirits away. And we were like, okay. And that was like a really creepy experience. I don't know if it was like what she said had gotten into my head at that time. I think I was like 11 or 12. But I think that there was some pretty weird things happening around that house when we were staying there. There was like, I heard like footsteps like going up and down the stairs to the second floor, because we were staying on the second floor, or I was staying on the second floor. And I asked my dad like the next day, like, were you walking up and down the stairs like to check on like my sister and I or something? And he was like nope. And I was like, okay, that's kind of creepy.
Well, we all vacation, and we still to this day, but growing up vacationed in the Outer Banks, North Carolina. So we love the beach. It's probably like 4 hours from our house. So that, to me, is the best vacation vibe. We go every year, or at least try to.
I did a Lake Arrowhead vacation with my whole family, and it's super memorable because it was so bad. And like the family still, like, we talk about it like to this day. Like all my brothers will like shit on it all the time. But it was actually like, it was so bad and boring that it was actually fun.
Oh wow.
Ooh, you've had the worst summer job. both
Got a
of you.
couple. Oh man, I think the worst one we have is we were working on this. It wasn't an ice cream truck. It was a snow cone truck, and it was called Kona Ice. And we got fired from that job, and we had just graduated from college, so that was pretty embarrassing. But it was terrible.
Me and my buddy started this moving business, and our very first job we were like 16, and our very first job we did, the lady was like very specific on the time that we had to come and like help her move her house. So we're like, okay, so we were there, and like we had to get it done in like 6 hours or something, and then like she told us after, once we got to her new place, she's like, yeah, I just left my husband. And so we helped this lady just move out of her house, and she was leaving her significant other, so that was quite a shock for a first job.
I used to like do like carny work almost. Like I would like help with like these like carnivals that's set up for like whether it's like a baseball league somewhere or like, you know, like one of those school things.
Spray the spam on the fishbowl so you couldn't make the rings and Joe Dirt style.
No, I would like run the like bubble, like the bubble balls where the kids would run into each other and they'd run around in it, like the hamster things. But it was just like you get there like so early and you get like all this like dewy grass all over your feet, and then you're there all day. You get like a 10-minute lunch break, then you're working, and then it's like later, and then you break everything down, throw in the truck, and then you go home. But it's like an all-day thing.
I kind of just always worked as a musician.
Have you? That's awesome.
I bartended a few festivals myself, and I did do this one shift where it was from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. serving at a bar. That was at a metal festival. So that was something. But no, I've been teaching guitar since I was 15. Been playing music professionally since I left school. So I'm lucky, I guess.